you walk into a room and, that one native English speaker is completely holding court. They sound like incredibly confident.
Right. And people instantly assume they must be naturally smarter or just insanely charismatic.
Exactly. But here's a massive reality check. That native confidence you're seeing, it's a complete illusion.
Welcome to English Unfiltered. Today we're doing a deep dive into the psychology of language, and our mission is to decode why hesitation instantly kills your perceived intelligence, even when you're literally the smartest person in the room.
Yeah, society is just brutally unfair about this. Human beings are incredibly judgmental when it comes to conversational rhythm.
Oh, 100%. If you hesitate for like a fraction of a second, people unconsciously read that silence as nervousness, or they just assume you lack confidence.
Right, because our brains are wired for rapid pattern recognition, so a smooth rhythm signals safety.
Yeah.
When that rhythm breaks, people misread a cognitive pause as, an emotional weakness.
Which is so profoundly frustrating. It reminds me of a computer buffering. Like when you get that spinning wheel on a video.
Oh my gosh, yes. You immediately think the machine is totally broken.
Exactly. But the computer isn't broken at all. It's actually processing highly complex data. The user just sees a delay and assumes the absolute worst.
And that's the exact mechanism happening in your brain. The irony is the person pausing is usually working twice as hard. It's a psychological trap called over-monitoring.
Wait, let's unpack that over-monitoring thing, because learners are trying to control grammar, pronunciation, vocabulary, and read the room all at the exact same time.
Yeah, it's a massive cognitive load. But wait, isn't monitoring your grammar a good thing? It means you actually care about what you're saying.
You would think so, right? But this well-intentioned hyper-focus completely backfires socially. You only have a finite amount of working memory.
Right, so if you're building a flawless sentence while also scanning facial expressions, your brain physically cannot process it all instantly.
Exactly. That hesitation isn't a lack of vocabulary. It's literally a neurological traffic jam.
Which completely shatters this whole native confidence illusion we talked about. Because if learners are carrying this heavy cognitive load, native speakers aren't inherently faster or more brilliant.
No, they're literally just running on autopilot. A native speaker processes their first language automatically. They spend zero mental energy on sentence construction.
Wow. So because they aren't thinking about the how, they just put all their energy into the what.
Exactly. It gives them a massive processing advantage.
It's just like driving your daily commute to work. You look totally relaxed, one hand on the wheel, maybe drinking your coffee.
Yeah, you look like this highly confident, superior driver.
Right. But you aren't actually a better driver than someone navigating a brand new city. You just aren't actively thinking about the route anymore.
It's such a good analogy. That autopilot creates a perfectly smooth conversational flow, and society falsely mistakes that rhythm for authority and intelligence.
So if you're listening and you catch yourself stumbling or searching for a word in your second language, remember this. You aren't less intelligent.
No, not at all. You're simply operating under a much heavier cognitive load than the native speaker across from you.
The game is rigged by processing speed, not intellect. Which brings us to a final provocative thought we want to leave you with today.
Yeah, if we know that conversational pauses are just signs of heavy mental processing, how might this change how we judge people in high-stakes situations?
Oh, like job interviews.
Right.
Or even how we judge politicians in debates.
Exactly.
So the next time you judge someone's competence by their conversational speed, ask yourself, are you actually valuing a brilliant working engine, or are you just being fooled by a smooth autopilot?